Okay. We are here. Beep. Oh. It is Thursday. It is time to finish Supplice Day. Episode 4. Ovo, good fade out. Ponytail. Oh yeah. Well, you can redeem that. The cute eyebrows too. These? Is that the cute ones? I feel like you changed the names of which eyebrows are what. Okay, I got it right this time. Usually I'm cycling through the like 15 different eyebrow versions, and you're like, no, these, the worried ones, the hee-hee ones, the smug ones, the cute ones. And I'm like pressing all the buttons, and I'm like, I don't know which one you're talking about. And then like, I'll have already gone from one to the next, and then there's like a delay in chat, so I don't even know which one you're talking about anymore. Because you might be talking about one I pressed 2 ago. The knife means I'm angry. I hope everyone's Thursday is going well. I was gonna say too. Drives me crazy when it doesn't work out. Yeah, when you yeah, I need like audio faders basically. Trying to like do like a live mix of like music where you're using like the little teeny tiny audio bar on like, you know, like an MP3 player or like on YouTube or whatever. It's kind of a pain in the ass because you just have like, you have so little like real estate to work with to like adjust those faders basically. Whenever you do like actual like mixing in like audio software, if you have like a mixing board, you have like a big long fader, and it's very easy to do a very smooth kind of like audio transition. Feels good to use like actual like analog equipment faders. It's not necessarily analog, but you know, physical mixers that have faders on them is really nice. You got a nice glass of orange juice also. How much I hate the boys. I basically just felt like, I think the first season was pretty good, basically. I wasn't like in love with the show, but I thought it was like interesting enough. I like the cast of it. I thought the characters are pretty good in it. It was like fine, basically, first season of it. And then like we got the season 2, and it was just immediately like, okay, we're kind of like rehashing what we've already gone through in the first season again. It seems to be a very common thing in like TV shows, is just season follow-ups just kind of doing the same things and dragging things out and feeling like you have a bunch of filler and stuff. I don't know. Very quickly on season 2, I just kind of felt like the quality just dipped. It's like things feel inconsequential, like it just felt like stuff was being padded out for like no reason. I don't even fully remember, honestly. It's been a while. But yeah, just very quickly in season 2, it just like I could just feel the decline in like quality just dipping. It kind of felt like all the characters are they're kind of just like around and they're just kind of there doing stuff, but it just felt dragged out to me. I don't know. I didn't like season 2. I like when I identify quality dips in shows, and when it keeps like you keep watching episodes and it feels like that quality is not getting better, then I just really quickly like lose patience with it, because shows are long. There's a lot of episodes, and you know, TV shows are like, they're like hour-long episodes now, so it's like I don't want to dedicate like hours to watching something that like I'm not really enjoying, basically. So augmented TTV, you are now headphone mode again. Actually, your last headphones like died, and then you had to use speakers. Usually quick to dip as well. The boys that gave way to me a chance, even though I caught it early. Yeah, I lost patience like really fast with it. It might be different if it's like, if I was like really like in love with the show, or I felt like there was some chance or some sort of sign that like the quality could still be there, basically, where it's like, oh, this could, you know, this is getting kind of good. Oh, this episode kind of sucks. Oh, this is kind of good again, type of thing. That I can usually stick around, but I don't know. Season 2 is just very, I just lost patience like really fast with it, basically. I think my biggest thing of the show, my biggest issue is like the inconsequentialness that started happening. And it happens a little bit in season 1, but I feel like season 1, for the most part, is pretty coherent, I would say. But season 2 just started to feel like you got these guys that are basically, they're the equivalent of like your main characters are sort of like, they're operating like they're like domestic terrorists, basically, and they're just like in broad daylight, like just going around where these guys should be like identified and be hunted, which they are supposed to be, but it just feels like they can just get away with things without there being like any consequence, like all the time. And I don't know, that hit that like, it hit that like suspension of disbelief threshold where I can't suspend my disbelief anymore. So I feel like I'm not getting much out of it, basically. Headphones died in a way you cannot fix. Just extreme headphone explosion. Just they blew up into 100 pieces and now you can't put them back together. It's kind of like I don't even like watching shows, so if you grace show you announce your attention, it starts being lame, like commit. Yeah, that's kind of how it is. I'm very picky with like shows or just like kind of like media, like watch like film, anime, shows, media. I'm very picky about it. And so it's like I have to like really like it to want to commit to watching it, basically. It's related to the battery charge and just shorted out. There's like something in there just died, basically. It's unfortunate. Now you have new headphone 2.0, increased quality. Actually, I don't know what your headphones were, what your new ones are. Hopefully those last you a long time. Remember the last headphones I had? Man, let me think. For like 10 years, I've been using a pair of Bear Dynamic DT770s. I've had these things for so long, and I need to switch out the earpieces in them. They're starting to kind of get falling apart a little bit, but it's mostly just it's cosmetic and like the kind of like soft part, basically. But the actual headphones themselves are perfectly fine. These things are like very durable. I've had them since 2015, I want to say. I've had no issues with them, like audio-wise. I've dropped these things so many times. I've accidentally like had the cord get tangled up and I've tripped over it and stuff like that. Like yanked it, and I've had no issues with these headphones still. I just need to switch out the earpieces, and I think these will probably keep lasting me a long time. Very good. I like these headphones. But the headphones I had before those were like it was like a Razer headset where it had like a microphone headset built in, and that lasted me about 3 or 4 years. And then I remember like one of the earpieces started like falling off, and then at some point like just the like left ear like speaker just kind of died, where it's like I could only hear in the right ear, and the left ear was like, it wasn't completely dead, but it would like, it had like a phase, like out of phase sound to it. And yeah, that was just the end of that one. Oh, Ombre Johnny, thank you for the follow. So yeah, the Razer wired headset lasted me a few years, and then those just gave out. And then I've been on the for most of my use the DT770s for like 10 years, and I've had pretty much no issues with those. Also got like an audio interface, so I could like plug it in with like a 1/4-inch cable. Wireless is very nice for convenience. You can also like get up and like walk around and still wear the headphones, which is also convenient. But I'm kind of weird. I'm like I just prefer wired because I don't even know why. It's just like I trust wired more than wireless. I feel like wireless is going to like have like latency or stop working or something like that. Not for any like research purpose, it's just like a feel thing. I've just always used wired. I just prefer it from just, I guess, like familiarity, basically. And stand cords normally, because I used to have so much bad luck with them. At least I need detachable cords. I do like when cables are detachable. I do like that, where if, you know, a cable goes bad, you can just switch it. I like that a lot. I was sick of the headphone break because the wire got crooked and you have to replace the whole thing. Yeah, I know what some people do is they even, like, if it has like a, you know, like a cable is not detachable at first, like some people will, like, they'll get it, like, you know, they'll take it apart and get it soldered to have like a detachable one, and that's a thing. Because my DT770s, they don't have a detachable cable to them, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can get it like modded to do that. First a pair of Turtle Beach headphones broken one month, including your dad's as well. Yeah, and I'm guessing it's from like the integrated cable caused it. Water? No Jumento. Alright, we have a little bit of a late start today, but we're going to finish Supplice episode 4. I think we're pretty much at the end of the episode, I'm pretty sure. I think there's only 5 levels in this one, and they're pretty long levels, but I'm going to assume that this is going to be the last one. You know, it's going to be like one last long level. After I beat this, I have another game. Another game I started it like off stream last night, and I actually like really liked the game, so I'll probably stream that game if I don't take too long on Supplies today. But yeah, let's see where we are. Okay, I sent you the name. Check your direct message.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Or hopefully this is adequate. Alright. Supplies time. A little golden cream. Why is the game not grabbing? Okay, we're on level 4, actually. So I think we have 2 levels in.
Nope.
Yeah, now I remember. This is like, the aesthetic of the episode kind of changed once we got to this level. This looks interesting. These headphones have Bluetooth so you can use them with the phone simultaneously. Hell yeah. We only have 570 monsters to kill. Awesome. Yeah, I love this cave skybox. Like I said, it's very reminiscent of like the Doom 1, like China skybox. I like it. Yeah, that's a lot of enemies, but I mean, pretty much all the levels in this game have had a lot of enemies. It depends, like, usually when you play a level and it has like a bazillion enemies, it could either be a very, very long map, or it could just be a map that has like a really huge arena at some point where you just kill like 300 enemies in like a span of 3 minutes, basically. That's also a thing that can happen. Welcome to the Abyss. People made us love their rotating barrels. Yeah, there is quite a few rotating barrels. The detonation switch is conveniently located next to the bomb itself, but getting there would take a bit of legwork. Alright, I'll just walk you through the process. The big boomer lies at the far east end of the suspension platform, but the direct route is right out. Unless you're secretly packing a pair of wings. So we'll need to get a bit creative. First order of business, breaking and entering, making your way to the main foyer, as shown in figure A, or however I labeled it. I'll leave further instructions. I don't want to overload that brain of yours with too much information at once. Yeah, I like the AI characters. like they're the most interesting writing in the games whenever I feel like I'm talking to like Durandal. Shortcut. I like the trope of condescending AI. Alright, I want to use the flamer thrower here. A whole lot of leg room here.
Nope.
I'll get out of here. Oh, is this ladder?
Nope.
No, it's not functioning. There's probably a button down here. Ah, here we are. Yeah, I hate the intercom lady in Killing Floor 2. I feel like it's more of like... I guess she's an AI. She doesn't feel AI enough to me, I guess. I don't know. I feel like it's just like a condescending person. And then there's also like... I like the Killing Floor 1 trader because she was like really, really like campy. Yeah, I think the Killing Floor 2, I'm pretty sure it's like an AI in Killing Floor 2, but I kind of like forget that detail. I was thinking about coming back and picking up some blue armor. I don't think I need it right now, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the one in Killing Floor 2 is like an AI. Getting shot by bullets, I think. Game controller, right. Forgot about that. What the hell's that? Killing Floor have an actual story? It sorta does. Like it has like there's like a backstory and like some lore stuff a little bit. I think it was more a little bit more fleshed out, I feel like, in the first Killing Floor a bit, because it's basically deriving from the mod version of the game, which had like the original mod version of Killing Floor 1 had like an actual like a little mini kind of short campaign thing in it.
Nope.
The later versions of the mod did not have the campaign, but it has like a story thing there, and some of the tidbits from that are kind of, I think, salvaged a bit in Killing Floor 1. You get to 2 and 3, it's like, I mean, there's kind of some lore acceleration, but not really much. Yeah, Killing Floor. I think Killing Floor 3 is... I know it was delayed. It was originally supposed to come out like March or something, and that beta did very poorly, so I think they pushed it back. I'm not sure when they pushed it back to. I feel like it should be coming up close, so I don't know. Maybe they made it better. I hope they did. It's silly. It's optimized keeping the bomb ticking at all costs. Its design was probably outsourced to the machine with the lowest amount of processing cycles. Well, this is a joke at Daphne's expense. I think it's a labyrinth. Critical system we need to access are locked behind a pair of security doors. Sound familiar. The blue key is in a small building to the west. The green key is in the furnace room to the southeast. Could pack some extra air conditioning. And the house of this terminal is a nexus of sorts of several branching paths that head back here when you inevitably get lost and try another route. I guess it goes mine. Scratch. That mine's better. Finding your way around would probably be much easier if your terraforming suit possessed a newer version of the navigation modules. The older models are much better at resisting bullets than the modern slim fits. At least you got that going for you. On rare occasions, older is better, but this notion offends me as a piece of software. I continue to partly mock Daphne's intelligence to cover from this simulated emotional lapse. This seems to side with card companies, which means certain titles of Steam are at risk of being removed, some being removed already. Seems mainly affects hentai games, with possible certain violent games too. Running with Scissors theorizes this could eventually affect games like Postal, etc. It doesn't surprise me. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I don't know. I have a high suspicion that, you know, card companies are putting like an immense amount of pressure on pretty much every storefront, and you know they probably caught wind of Steam and all the hentai and porn games and stuff that get put on there, so they're probably starting to pressure Valve with that. Pretty lame. Not fully surprised, but it's lame. I love that this force field texture right here is really good. In general, like art in this game, like this kind of sprite, pixel art, like environment textures here, like stuff like this computer right here, like there's so many frames to it. Same with the force field, it's just really, really good. What the hell's that orb right there? Oh, okay. Is this like an enemy, or is this like an environmental hazard? Oh god. I might be dead. Yep, damn it. I was unlucky. At some point I like, I think I dropped my chain guns to be like a turret, and I never picked them up, or they like despawn or something, so I've been playing like these last a couple of levels of like just no chain gun, which kind of sucks. Like, I have like these other weapons too I'm like not utilizing, I kind of forgot I had them. something like super exploded there. Something activates over there. It has like a laser cannon or something.
Nope. Nope.
What's a flame like getting pushed like that? It's like there's wind blowing it away. So I think when I hit this, like, yeah, these guys spawn. Okay, some sort of like defense system, I think. Not sure if I can destroy it. Oh, just like an enemy, I think. Did that kill you? I wasn't sure if it was like a turret or if it was like an enemy type or something. I think it's just an enemy type. They're not too bad to deal with. Perpetually low on flame ammo. So I hear an enemy around here. Maybe like above or below, probably. There's a gearbox. Through these liability barrels. These barrels are so over the top. Amazing. The voices kind of remind you of like Quake 2 enemies. So the flamethrower is like the safest way of killing these enemies. Makes them not explode. there's the chain gun. Finally got that. Something to dump my bullets with. See exploders in there.
Nope.
Yeah, shortcuts us back there. Oh. We got like a double damage orb. Ow. Oh, he's like up there shooting at me. More eggs up here? Yeah, still one. How'd the anime what? So smoothly, like the fan? I think it just has like a bazillion frames, basically. That's what I'm noticing about a lot of the, like kind of like texture, animated textures in this game. They just have like a lot of frames to them. Kill that current enemy. There we go. Hey, Proxy, how's it going? You fall down there. Is there even any way to get back up? Let's test it out. It doesn't appear that there is. Sometimes they put secrets down there. Oh God. Got a BFG attack. Is there another one? Yeah, let's use BFG against him. This weapon's very ammo efficient. It's like only 5 ammo for like a huge blast. This game's quite good. I would say this game is like a very, very like fleshed out, thorough like Doom TC basically. As long as you don't mind very, very long, big Doom maps that have like a, 600 enemies in them. I think you would probably like this game.
Nope.
Wonder if Wizardom levels are more or less confusing than these maps. I haven't really struggled getting like too lost or confused in these maps, but they are just long and big. Like a lot of enemies in them. Yeah, did you like your comment whining about Wizardom? Hey, it's constructive criticism. Should be allowed to say things you like or dislike about a game. It's not like you're going like, I think this game sucks. I think this game's actually really bad. If you play this game and you think it's good, then you're stupid. Is this a green button? Oh, the green button's underneath me. Alright, see if I can flush him out there. Siphon orb. Ah, cool. It's lifesteal. Like that keeps the wind up going, like the spin will continue. It's very nice. PlayStation 6 makes you sick. Yeah, apparently we're like, yeah, nearing the like, I don't know if we're like at the end, but we're like definitely working our way toward the end of the PlayStation 5 life cycle where I guess the PS6 is on the horizon. Do you think about the PS5's actually been out for a while, but it doesn't feel like it because I don't know anyone's buying the PS5 to play.
Nope.
Ah, hell no, this is a squisher room. There's a chain gun. Three of them. There's all secrets on this level. I have not found a single one.
Nope.
Yeah, it's like I wouldn't mind playing a Demon's Souls remake, but it's like I personally wouldn't buy a PS5 just to play that. Let's play the original Demon's Souls. Yeah, all the like the art direction stuff I saw in the remake is like I don't like a lot of the things they changed in it. I don't like squish and squasher rooms. Oh, and you need a blue key into that? That is not worth it. So I don't think I can continue down this path yet. Sony's been on the downward spiral since PS3. The PS5 era is such a shit fest of 2 of the worst flops in gaming history. Yeah, one of those was Concord, wasn't it? I don't know what the other one was. I know like Concord was like, that was a Sony funded game, wasn't it? So I can't really think of like what games people would buy a PS5 just to play. But console companies have just not put out a killer app in years. Yeah, I don't feel like there's been like here's like the game that you gotta buy the Xbox for. You gotta buy the Sony for. Oh, the Marathon fiasco. I forgot that Bungie was owned by Sony. Yes, I have played the OG. I played the first two. I didn't play Infinite, but I played Marathon 1 and 2, which I have kind of mixed feelings about. At least Marathon 1. I thought Marathon 1's cool. I wasn't huge on its level design. It was kind of a... I feel like of all the like shooter games I've played, it had one of the most like nightmarish like level design I've like played in that type of shooter. At least in the like non-shovelware one. But I was also like 17 last time I played it, so it was a while ago. I've heard good things about Marathon Infinity. Like igniting the gas is fun. Right, you can kill these eggs. Very low on shotgun shells.
Nope. Got a bit of this. All the enemies are gonna... Oh, I see. Yeah, we're gonna press this and then heaven's gonna break loose. Alright. Okay. Prime portcullis, the big damn door, trademark, so forth. Classic fashion is locked with the security key, Orange Street device. Now this one will be thrilling. It's still away at the top, or it's filed away at the top of a maintenance tower in the scrap pit just north of here, and the machines are on either stairs or ladders. You can try and spend hours stacking scrap in a van to reach it, or you can do something a bit more fun. Open the nearby emergency valve, fill the pit with molten steel, find the emergency suit, and go for a swim. You know, all this old memes about people wanting to drink lava. Now is your chance. Never heard that one before. Yeah, why is it sprays like flames sideways sometimes? Oh god. That was a bad location. Shoot a rocket. See, this weapon kind of splits arcs. That's actually interesting. Like you hit one enemy and it'll split and hit another one. Yeah, I don't know why you would bring back a kind of like cult IP like Marathon, and your goal is to make it a
like a trend, kind of like a trendy following type of game where it's like, you know, extraction shooters, you know, battle royale type stuff, whatever. Like those are popular right now. So let's bring back this like cult, kind of like niche shooter game that not a ton of people are still around that like played and like adore that game. And we're gonna bring it back and we're just gonna make it the most like trendy like genre of shooter that's like on the market right now. I just feel like that was a strange decision. It's like I feel like you could do something like that. You could bring back like a game series that's like old and then try to like modernize it some way that's going to like appeal to modern audiences, but maybe do it in a way that's also like interesting enough to where maybe people who did like the old Marathon will get something out of it too. I don't know if that's what they're trying to go for. It's really hard to say because apparently that game's development's not going very good. So I'm not very confident in whatever they were doing was going to do just that. I feel like it was probably a mess, if I was to guess. They're infighting over there. These things are kind of like arch files, like it's like you're being lit on fire. You gotta break the line of sight. Function very similar to like when mappers put in arch files in their map, but they use them like a turret basically, where they snipe you. I feel like that's how these turret enemies are designed. Hey love, how's it going? We're playing Supplice Depot. Need the orange juice key. And like arch files, whenever level designers place them like up on like a platform or something, and they're just kind of like a turret type enemy. I think arch files are pretty cool because you can use them in a lot of different ways. You can use them like a turret like that. You can have them be like a high pressure enemy that's used for, you know, reviving enemies. I feel like arch files I feel like they're an interesting enemy. I feel like they can be used poorly. I think some level designers can go a little too ballistic with them basically. I feel like they're a enemy that like the designers should use very cautiously, because they can be very annoying to deal with in some circumstances. But I also respect them a lot as a like high pressure enemy in a lot of ways. They're both dangerous and they cause like they basically turn some encounters into like a attrition, like a siege of attrition basically, where you're just having to burn your resources to kill all the enemies that keep coming back. Temporary power up. Now, where is this ghost enemy? This gear texture is really good up there. Very curious, like I have not found a single secret on this map. Secrets are pretty well hidden in this game in general though. Good thing I saved. I see. I think they like possess dead bodies, those enemies. That's interesting. Okay, that thing respawns. I was not watching my acid suit level. Doesn't actually last that long. It's kind of a rough spot. Drop a turret here. That'll probably help.
Nope.
Something knocked me out. I'll walk over here. Something like spawns, I think. I'll just like grab this and run back. Alright, you can't really do that. Unfortunately, going under the lava does not protect you. Okay, that's got them all. Question is where you go from here, though. That lava runs out really fast. Just hold on to this. I have the orange key now, so probably just go back. Somehow doubt there's anything down here. I'll make a save. Looks like you can climb up. I'm not really immediately seeing anything. That texture worker there. Really good. There's the orange door. I think it's just a shortcut, it seems like. Yeah. Let's see, there's several orange doors around. So I opened, I guess, a door down there. Ah. I don't remember ever seeing if this was accessible. Now I got the blue. Hey Gareth, thank you for the sub. Don't know why the alert's not working. Oh, there it is. Just very delayed. I haven't picked that up yet. Is that a auto map? Join the AC, yeah. It's been very hot lately. Definitely need air conditioner. I got some orange juice. This is the death of the chairman. Orange juice. Been this way yet either. This seems kind of suspicious. Thank you for the water. Oh, this is like the super drill power up. I have blue key. I'm gonna grab that bonus health thingy. I think most of the map's kind of opened up now. I have all these keys. And speaking of PlayStation, I got all the PlayStation-shaped keys. Got the triangle, square, circle. Just wonder where the X key is. Oh, it's just the other side of the squisher room. Okay. It's gonna be like a puzzly thing or something. There'll be some way I can get up to this thing. It's pretty cool though. I like this kind of stair room thing going on.
Nope.
Let's just do the same thing, I guess.
Nope.
Is it possible to just, can I just run across this? There's no way. Oh, you know what? I'll probably use this. I never thought about this. Yeah, that's probably what you do. I just need to line that up better. Overshot that. Something like that. There we go. It's just like a shortcut, I think. I don't really need to go there. Okay. We've done something. You glance here and press the amount of detail. Yeah, these are like very, very highly detailed, high amounts of geometry. Lots of like nice detail trimming and stuff. Good sprite work, good texture work, all in this game. But it's on the level to me. It's on the level of like Ion Fury. I feel like in terms of like the just like doing really good with like all the texture and geometry work and whatnot in this game. This still is not open. Just gave me a shotgun from here. Is this open before? I don't remember this room. Wait, yeah, I do. So, like this game as much as Ion Fury. Yeah, it's like where do I don't know where I put this game exactly. I do feel like this game I would say is a stronger entry, I would say. I would say like the one thing about this game that I feel like is detractive for me is like I feel like I'm not a huge fan of maps being like as huge and sprawling as they are in this game, basically. Like I like my kind of like maps to be more like small, medium, and very like tightly designed, basically. This game has like huge, giant, kind of like labyrinthine maps, a lot of like big arena encounters. I don't always love like big arena encounters, but I can like them every now and then. But I do feel like a lot of the gameplay of this is kind of more based on that. So I'm not the biggest fan of like those type of encounters and like that type of level design, but it's like I still enjoy it to a degree, I would say. Hey, Raspy, how's it going? So I don't feel like I like it as much as Ion Fury, but I do like this game quite a bit still. I feel like especially like on the kind of like the art end of this game, like I'm a big fan of, basically. Hey, that door is open. Oh, that's the exit to the map. Is that like a...
Nope.
It's like a Giga exit there? What is that? It's got the face, the Supplice face over there. Okay, so I guess just hitting that opened the exit. So I'm trying to figure out, like, what are you gonna do next? Oh, it looks like I need to be on the east side of the map, actually. Yeah, I like the texture work, geometry, the sprite work, like the weapons, enemies, soundtrack, the music, the sound design. Like all those things are like really good in this. A good aesthetic. Okay, these are blocked. I see there's switches out there, so I need to get out there somehow. There's more force fields. Hey, who's shooting at me? You in here? Oh, they're like in the floor or something. Very strange.
Nope.
I feel like these force fields should be down by now. I feel like I've missed a switch that will like deactivate these shields.
Nope.
If I was the guess, I think I need to do something in the lava area. I think there's something I didn't do there. Just don't remember how to get there. I think it was somewhere around here. I feel like I've been running around the other side of the map. Yeah, I never hit this, I don't think. Yeah. Alright, we're on the right track. Just been running around on the wrong side of the level. We'll hit this. I think this is just info, probably. That's the backstory. Alright, this is the character going crazy. Huffing the lotus flowers too much. Classic. I think the lotus flowers, like from the Odyssey, I'm pretty sure. Except she's like hallucinating seeing a lotus or something like that. Oh, so I actually had to press that. Okay. Get rid of that archvile thing. Shortcut back. So you can actually load up your shells in here, and you don't have to shoot them all at once. It just makes it like full automatic. I didn't realize that's a thing. It's very useful, actually. Yeah, I feel like knowing I can like preload them and like not actually have to commit to shooting them all at once, that kind of fundamentally changes how I'm going to use that weapon now. Should have been using that way more. I always assumed it was just like a just dump all your shells at once type of thing. Gets the rocket launcher there. I feel like that's a death pit. I just have a feeling. Yes, I will take the blue armor. It's our time. Okay, I was curious how instant it was going to send it up. It seems like it's instant. There's like a delay to it or something. I could just like press it and then jump on the platform. I don't think that's possible here. Oh, I see the force field's now open over there. I hear an enemy moving around here still. Alright, this is important. So far so good, don't die just yet. We need plenty of time for that later. See obstacles lying late, lock gate, the lower bridge. Let's focus on the ladder since we're all about winning bridges here at PTC. Pair of switches controls the lift mechanism. I've already figured that out. Here's switches shown on the map here. Should be simple matter. Throw both. The bridge will pop into place, done and done. Maybe not. If I'm reading these schematics correctly, there's also a third switch you'll need after the bridge is raised, or security force field blocking it. See something resembling a safety protocol. This machine hellscape. Hopefully you remembered to acquire the green security key earlier. You need to access the bridge switches. If not, hopefully it waits with open arms to reorient you. Yeah, like this map's like it's pretty open. Perhaps I should have led with that. Am I giving these objectives in the correct order? I sometimes forget how limited the human brain is. Only you can see what I see before you ask. No, I'm not sharing. Everything in this baked in lighting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like Doom Engine stuff is like, I think Doom Engine has the capability to have some dynamic lighting with at least on GZ Doom, which I think this is running on GZ Doom, pretty sure. But yeah, I think Doom lighting is for the most part, the lighting is, it's like sector-based lighting where basically the lighting of environment is dictated by the level designer just choosing how much brightness there is in each zone, basically. So when you build a map in Doom, you kind of make 2D cuts from like a top-down perspective, basically. So in instance, in this room right here, if you looked at this room from like the top down, your room would have, you know, you got like cuts like here for this like trim. You have like, you know, geometry cuts here to make this like trim go around. You have this kind of complex shape. And what you can do is you can take each one of those faces, and the geometry's cut, and you can basically scroll wheel up and down like the lighting level, basically. So most of the lighting is like, you know, be kind of fixed in like a room where it's all like static. But if you want to spotlight things, sometimes you have to like make geometry cuts and then change the lighting of that like little spot of the geometry itself. Yeah, I feel like it's sector-based lighting, where I feel like they might have you know, taken all this geometry right here where this light is basically, and then they, you know, up the lighting here a little bit and add like a green tint to the color, because I think you can add color to the light itself too. They might be using some point lights too though, because it is on GZ Doom where I can look up and down and stuff like that, so I wouldn't be surprised if they might be using maybe a few like point lights here and there too. I'm not sure how the point lights work in GZ Doom, if those are considered real-time or if they're like baked in as well. Then you got stuff like that where this isn't even baked lighting, this is just like, I think the texture artist just putting lighting on the texture itself, basically. Which is pretty cool. Yeah, it's like similar to vertex lighting, or like light maps from like Unreal or like Quake Engine light maps. If it uses like the point lights that then bake in like a lighting to the environment, that's kind of like light maps. Looks like you made progress on the bridge problem. Show this fine switch, flip switch thing. Is that an insult? I'm asking. I'll probably never know. Second bridge switch is in the nearby courtyard and or on your auto map. You know what to do. There's also a turbo lift nearby that will serve as a handy shortcut. May or not be locked in orange security. Do you have it yet? You told I have no idea which order you'll read these briefing messages. Probably monitor your progress. But recently hatched a new scheme. Working out while you're running it out. Show what it is. Of course you are. Take a save here. Explosive damage reduction. That's an interesting power up. Oh, see, it makes enemies like explode when they die too. That's cool. Yeah, it's an enjoyable power up. Yeah, they all explode. Love it. Alright, power up's over. Fun's over. Power up here. Oh, great. How you doing? Thank you. We're on the cyberpunk outfit. Okay, that's a shortcut to there. Force fields off. That's also a shortcut. Yeah, I'd say the storytelling in this game is very reminiscent of Marathon. think there's some eggs that are spawning behind me. It's really annoying. New Marathon dead. I don't know if it's dead or if they are just like, you know, we're taking it back to the drawing board and reevaluating what we're doing with the game. I don't know which one of those things it is, but it's one of the two. Yeah, I think that's the egg that was spawning behind me. Even with double damage, I don't feel like the chain gun's doing that much damage. Ow. Incoming rockets. Got some more BFG ammo. Yeah, I've reevaluated Marathon. They found, yeah, actually, you know what? Gacha racing is hot on the market. That's what it's gonna be now. Help. Yeah, shoot around corners or something? Oh, they kind of home. That's interesting. It's like they hit the wall, then they kind of bounce and then like redirect toward you. That's what it seems like. Need that armor pretty bad.
Someone's in there. There is someone in there. I think I've been in here before. The elevator sounds unreal. And somehow we can get that. That's probably a secret. There we go. Misclick.
Nope. Nope.
Oh god. It's crazy how ammo efficient it really is. Assume this is a shortcut. These are like the lost souls of this game. They're really annoying. You have eggs that are basically like pain elementals that just spawn them infinitely until you destroy them. Fire. Tell me that there's not a secret down here? There's no way. We gotta go. Yeah, something's on my map over this way. Yeah, I knew it had to be something. Look what's on these secret computers. I like these terminals. They're like spooky. And an ammo upgrade? Hell yeah. Supply and respect to stability remains unwarranted. Stream remains yet counteracted by bliss of bearing witness to the pilgrimage. Deviation from the patterns minimal. As we shall maintain watching, as will you. The influence of your essences of absolute gravity. Deviate, we shall maintain watching. I'd like to compile like all these screens here, so maybe you can make some sort of sense out of what it's saying. Just a bunch of like cryptic messages from them.
Nope. Huh.
For the ammo. Yeah, yellow skull key. Alright, so we're missing something still. This is a very open map. It's pretty interesting. It's like a little bit confusing, but I like the non-linearity of it. This is still up, this force field. There's a switch there. I've hit that one. I assume I need to hit that one too in order to get out there, maybe.
This force field's up. Maybe I can go around. How do we get over there? Maybe I have to lava swim, maybe? We'll see. Okay, that's eating my suit while I'm like floating here. I feel like I need to get over there somehow. Okay. No, it's just a secret though. Armor upgrade though, it's worth it.
Nope.
Oh! This door is just open. Let's see. I just gotta do a bit of backtracking then. Looks like somewhere around here. Yeah, here we are. I'll come back. Okay, now I think. Bastards. So the bridge is open on the other side. Force field is still up. Okay. This is barring us now is the force field. So I think people want a cool AAA extraction shooter isn't Tarkov. Everything I've heard about Marathon Beta was that it felt awful to play. Balance for teams. I feel like Tarkov is still the like... If there's like the one most interesting extraction shooter, it's like, it's still, to me, it's like the OG Tarkov, even though like, the game's kind of a mess in like a lot of ways. I can just hit the switch here. The game's still like, it's a mess in a lot of ways, but I feel like it's like the OG and it has, I feel like, the most ambitious design to it still. But I don't feel like that it's a perfect game either, and I feel like that there's a lot of room where you can take the concept of Tarkov and do it probably better, basically. But all the Tarkov clones I've seen just feel like Tarkov, but like watered down and not as interesting, basically. Because they just kind of steal from Tarkov, but to me, not really retain the things that make Tarkov like fun and interesting to me. They just kind of make it more boring. Giga door. Soon this is where we'll get the skull key. Unless the skull key is like a secret exit or something, maybe. 'Cause this feels like the actual like ending to the level here. Cool tower. Also love like the glass the geometry under it here.
Nope. Huh.
So let me check the other side of this tower. Some good ammo. Yeah, they probably both lead to the same place, if I was to guess. Yeah, I think this just loops around here. Okay. What's that? Oh, it's like super armor. It's like even better than the blue armor.
Nope. Huh.
Hard shell arbor. Almost there. Ready for the fireworks? Well, I'm positively living with anticipation. But that's not right. Agitated, dejected, discombobulated, titillated, titillated? It is, that's the word. All steps are quite simple. I'll list them down anyway because I'm an AI. Activate both power conduit towers to prime device. Proceed past the security force field. Proverbial big red button. Press that and run. Zero begins at the turbo lift at the northwestern part of the facility on the other side of the bridge. Again, afraid. After which I will lay a trail of breadcrumbs to the flex gate. This will be a marathon. Must be Hansel and or Gretel. Never did learn your names, so just pick whichever one suits you the least poorly. Alright. Northwest corner. Is that? Yeah, I think that's there. Where the skull key is. Alert! Alert! Yeah, let's go press the button. Let's blow up the universe. That sounds fun.
Huh.
Beep. So good. But look at that burn it goes away quicker. Might not actually be true. That just feels like that because I feel like I'm doing something if I burn it. This must be the nuclear bomb room. Alright, got the key. Now give me this. I got to switch first. Here we go. Alright, I assume I'm on a timer of some sort. Oh, I think I have the this is the unlimited ammo power up. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. BFG spam. The hit scans be easier to use. It's down here. No. This way. Somewhere. Here? Yes. I don't think there actually is a timer. Oh, we're going down deeper. Now it's blowing up. Hell yeah. Man, what a level. 1 hour and 8 minutes. 744 monsters, good grief. Got all the terminals. This one upgrade.
Warning, multiple beats
Oh.
detected.
Awesome.
Warning,
So is this the actual last
integrity
level?
compromised. Integrity at 9%.
Nope.
Alright, you want to catch your breath, don't dawdle too long unless you want to be reduced to space dust. Attach this briefing to foreign agent. Sharon's post in hopes it'll reach your eyes. Please keep reading. Okay, someone's like interjecting messages here. It might be like a mini level or something. Take usual liberty to update your automap module with the usual guideposts, but otherwise not much else to say, aside from go. For departure, Syra instructed me to deliver this encrypted message to you in case of a directive failure, which is imminent. Do you have something fun cooking though? For me, that is. Just put on the finishing touch before I'm able to canvas. Message is in place on a terminal along your predetermined route. Understand you already possess the encryption key, know what to do. So reading is surely not frozen and elegant enough for you to risk a life and limb. Provide glance. Hoop means beat boop on a computer. This concludes the briefing. Okay. I've got giga health. The game version of a video will be 44 minutes, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't even... Oh, I see. Yeah, there's like 400 enemies in this map. I feel like that's kind of... I wouldn't say it's small, but I feel like that's kind of a standard number for this game. Bastards here. The lava effects are cool. They shoot out like a orb that shoots projectiles out. Should I just use this weapon or something? Kind of bread and butter my way too much with the shotgun. secrets around? Somebody can get up there maybe at some point. Save my armor. This orange armor's like super strong. I think I've noticed like the good way of surviving this game is kind of staying ahead of like the health and armor curve, especially if armor. Armor there. Orange armor's super strong. But like if it hits 0, then that's gonna hurt my survivability a lot. Should be like breaking screens. We're in fighting.
Integrity have. Set. Easy back later.
If they open up, that's like the weak points open. There's a really good defensive wall there. Flamethrower does a lot of damage to enemies move through it. I feel like there would be like a secret out here. Does not seem to be. What's spawning you guys? person going crazy. Like I said, basically just confirm that the aliens are us, basically. It's the thing they like theorize that it's like, okay, it's just us like Giga evolved basically, because there's some weird time travel shit going on. Flame ammo. Gotta see a shoot switch. Hit it, that's what it do. I can figure out what that shoot switch did. Nice armor repair. So I hit it here. Oh, I see. Little dent. It's a armor upgrade. So many alarms going off. Pretty low on ammo for like almost everything now. It's a long one. think what I like a big one location levels maybe like Resident Evil not like it when it's Doom. Just because the nature of FPS is just non-stop combat, I suppose. Yeah, I feel like it's like in an FPS game, I feel like it's more of like an arcadey kind of game where, you know, it's like, yeah, it's non-stop combat where you're always like having kind of like, you know, kind of crazy combat encounters that are, you know, high reflexive, intense kind of fights basically. But it feels like in a big ass map, it's kind of like you don't get a lot of like breaks between the combat encounters. You're kind of just like, you just kind of keep going. Whereas like the Resident Evil game is like paced where it has like these kind of like ebbs and flow in their like combat basically. And it's also that it's like, I mean, you're in one level that's like really big and interconnected, but you don't spend the whole game there. You're spending like a few hours like in like one map, or like an hour in one really big map that, you know, you're just like shooting stuff like all the time basically. So I feel like it's kind of like, I can take the Doom format like in bursts, but it's kind of like after you play like a map or two, I feel kind of like burned out of like the constant combat basically, versus like you compare it to like more arcadey games. Arcadey games are typically like shorter experiences across the board, and they have shorter like levels. Like the segments between the levels is like shorter rather than being like really long stretched levels basically. Resident Evil 4 feels like it's paced right. Yeah, it's like Resident Evil is like it's a slower paced game in general, I would say. Other games are like slower paced. I think this is the person that left the message for us. My Cyrus person's ahead of us. Going to next destination, a way to exist safely in the place where nothing is nothing. These are tech. I have it. It's not here. Too far gone. Your designer works for your terror suit. I'll just specs the AI along the directions. Mention Io. Oh yeah, the moon. I think it's one of Jupiter or Saturn's moon. I think it's one of Saturn's moons, Io. Io. Arena key. Oh god, it's the event horizon. Who's boss on our side? Yeah, it's on our side. That's not on our team though. The enemy team. Let's go get that blueberry armor. What the hell is this thing? Oh god, this is like that boss from the last episode, I think. Like a Bizarro boss thing. Super cool. Like the weird teeth floating monster. Very cool anime. It's very like cosmic horror. Oh shit, how's it going? Which way do we go now? I lost track of where I was going. These little health bonuses. Not this way. I think this is it. Yeah, so we got the key. Good on ammo now. Red force fields up. Some history stuff. Mostly just interested in the, like, the vital plot, I guess, of what's happening. My HP. Yeah, I think we're on the final stage. Damn it, I didn't want to pick that up. Also, a green armor, it's such a downgrade.
Integrity have 20%. Nope. Zora, they got a little time.
It's spinning so fast.
10% do not return.
Just give me like an auto save. Let's get the freak out of here. It's gonna be like a final boss. Kinda hope we get like a cool final boss. Oh, user. Let me assist you today. Oops. Okay, I see those two messages. Something I asked you. How do you advise against this action if you value self-preservation for an agent? Sharon appears to the left, the secondary flux gay, active for your perusal. Should wish to escape. Thanks, but yeah, I'm not done. The hell is Io? Yeah, it's Jupiter 1. Yeah, it falls either Jupiter or Saturn moon. It's innermost of the 4 Galilean moons of Jupiter. You got the message. Yeah, God. What's on Io? Volcanoes and prisons. It's been subject to extensive alien terraforming, geologically inert. Prior to your departure, Syra devised a way of safely traveling to the next, the invader's home within the Flux corridor. This Flux space is inherently inimical to human biology, but she left detailed schematics for an augmentation to your Gen 2 terraforming suit. Theoretically allow you to survive within the next. Design requires certain materials, alien design, and Io is the nearest exit colony which possesses the part items. To the alien world for a freaking shopping trip. Partially correct by doubt involving a currency exchange. Just entirely up to you. There's a nearby hangar containing working Cygnus 2 shuttle replica pre-programmed with a course IO where you can make your way to the Flux Gate and depart for a destination of your choice. Taking the shuttle. Redirections override whatever Sean sent. Running away, not this time. Updating navigation, markers presently. Question where you fear death. Apologize, it's not a threat, merely curiosity of sorts. My own demise is imminent. That's how I've been pondering the topic. A simulation of self-aware consciousness reverting to originally intended purpose scientific research. Now my prime directives are either fulfilled or unenforceable. Yes, we fear death. Seem negative. I am incapable of feeling or otherwise simulating emotion. I'm spending a significant amount of CPU cycles on research related to this topic. I do fear death. Wish is fulfilled. I'm certain I would appreciate the sentiment. You will experience appreciation. I will respond in kind. Thank you, user Zora. We're contacting Daphnis Core. Alright, that's the local AI on this planet that's gonna blow up the universe, basically. That's cool. It's all like dark lit. See here, these are like point lights. This is like, that's a dynamic light here. You can tell this is very different lighting than some of the other areas. Like this looks like point lights here, basically. Especially if like the blinking here. So if it was sector-based lighting, you'd see like hard edges on the lighting. I'm pretty sure. I'm highly suspicious that's just like a point light. Can't see anything. Ah, the green key.
Warning. Gravity generator.
That's all you're gonna be down there. Oh, the gravity's off. Ah, we're flying now. Got the no gravity. You can see Saturn out there. Let's see if I missed anything. There's the shuttle. I see the System Shock 2 shuttle.
These messages some sort of hello, but this time, for some reason, they'll soon become apparent. So sorry, part ways. You're the drone network on now. They pack some serious hardware. Some distributed system. I decided to try transferring my entire self to a set of drones. For a great success. I even have control of the shuttle. If only able to move freely through physical space, I no longer have any need to subject you to my whim way, so letting you go. Where that's up to you. The flex gates are prime ready. The rest is in your hands. Just pick a vacation destination, retire, or explore the cosmos. Do whatever it is to humans. Whatever it is humans do when they're done saving the galaxy. Took a small part at least. You're going on a journey to the next. I have some unfinished business. Humanity ain't gonna save itself. I've even been practicing my emotions for reasons that would make sense if you knew what I do. Smiley faces. Thank you for this gift. Genuinely, probably still getting used to the concept, so apologize if I misuse my word. Said it on purpose as a joke. Wonder can you even tell? I just realized we have journeyed across space and time together for quite a while now, and after all this time, I never did learn your name. Telling now that would ruin the fun. My friend acquaintance, let's leave it at that. You try and follow me if you wish, but I don't know why you would. Yeah, it's just like System Shock 2. Even sounds like the same alarm from System Shock 2. Alright, I guess we're going to the Flux Gate. It's the only option now. This probably means boss fight. Oh, this is a separate shuttle. Never mind. I thought they took, like, the shuttle we were trying to take. Like they just screwed us over or something. I should take its blue armor before getting that armor fixer-upper. Whatever. Super health.
Zora, prepare to die.
Okay. Get chain guns ready. Boss. It's like two bosses. I think that one's dead. That does so much damage. Die. That wasn't too bad.
Nope.
Look at that texture. Shuttle away. Here we get a little cutscene. So is that the presumption that we are teleporting, like, that planet to, like, their home world, and then we're gonna blow them up? But I guess they implied that the robot basically decided, actually I have other plans, I'm going to just teleport directly to their home world and do something there, basically. I guess a directive changed or something. Look at these sinks. A flat sink. It's a nice shower texture. I like the blue color. Yeah, the flat sink. Alright, we've gone to bed.
So I don't think the game's actually over. Like, I thought episode 4, like, maybe this is going to be the end, but I think there's supposed to be, like, 6 episodes in this game. It's gonna be like... I was going to say, is this going to be, like, dream sequence? I think we've experienced this once already. Cool texture. Is this all the same thing? Hello? Can you hear us? Hello? Can anyone hear me? Oh, it's like the Lotus thing that the other person is dealing with. We need to what? Oh. There are no messages. We are not who we are. Yes, we've become mute. The hell? My shell's over there, isn't it? Yeah, it's time to get out of here. Yeah, mini level was 29 minutes. There's a lot of secrets I missed on that one. Events continuing to unfold. Episode 5. Dissolute Architects will bring you even closer to the enemy. Thank you for playing. Yeah, it kind of feels like we're always like at the climax of the game or something, and then it's like, nope, another episode coming up next. At what point does it end? The jokes say 30 minutes aimed, higher 44. I want to find... There was an autosave at some point on this map. Yeah, it's like here. I want to go back earlier in the level. Yeah, save before. It's like a one-way. So I want to see if I can find, like, the super secret. It's like in the share. Yeah. There's 4 episodes. Each one of these episodes will take you like several hours to beat one of them. So it's like this is like a, I'd say well like 20-hour like game right now. Which is like that's a lot of boomer shooter content. I'm sure there's like a secret like down that way. Way out of the map, like maybe like a separate save. I like go swim under here. There's also the elevator shaft I'm curious about, because I never dropped to the bottom of it.
Nope.
Interesting. I don't think I ever disabled these force fields, maybe? This kind of shows like you're going outside the map here,
Nope.
too. What's that elevator shaft? I feel like the elevator shaft might hold a clue. Getting a lamb raid. Hello, lamb. Thank you for the raid. Hope your stream was going good. We are wrapping up Supplice. I'm just looking for some bonus content before wrapping this game up. See if I missed anything. That's the beginning of the level there. Let's take you to the raid. Hope your stream went good. We're playing that new Donkey Kong game. I wonder if... Hey, you kind of dropped there. Oh, I see. Kind of just interconnects, it seems. So new Donkey Kong is good. But is it buying a Switch 2 good? I see there's a ladder here. Okay. I almost wonder if the super secret... There's 9 secrets in this level. There's so many. I almost wonder if it's in like the zero gravity area, like hidden there or something. I feel like if I would hide anything, I would put it like there. That would be like the area to hide shit. I feel like that's where I would hide stuff, would be that like last area. There's something there too. I think I like go across the gap here. Get across, maybe? Such a run back though, if you like miss this jump. Actually not too bad of a... I wonder if you could do this. Do like a backwards run.
Nope.
I feel like that's doable. Shit. It's gotta be doable, come on. I don't know if I'm lined up properly though. That's too slow. I feel like if I go too fast, I'm just hitting the wall, though. Yeah, you can fly. Oops. Maybe it's not doable? Like, if I go really fast, it's... I feel like it's not doable. Like they want you to
Nope.
find another way around to that secret. The cop's installed. Game demands all your time. It's no problem.
Huh.
I heard that game's pretty good. I heard it's better than their Terminator game.
Nope. Nope.
Supplice. Episode 4 out of 10. Right meow. Hard to say. I'm kind of disjointed jumping back into it from all the other episodes. It's hard to directly compare them to the rest of them because it's been like a year since I played the other ones. I feel like I like the other episodes more, at least the first. I think I liked episode 1 and 3 the most so far. I feel like this one's good. I feel like I, for some reason, haven't liked this one as much. Maybe as the other 3. Hard to say. Yeah, it's hard to evaluate it like in like full context, basically. I'm not 100% sure.
Nope.
Yeah, we're playing like all of it is like, that's a lot. It's a lot of content to get through.
Huh.
It's over. Where are the secrets at? Where are the secrets? You in there? Is that a secret? This is so suspicious to me that like this goes off the map here. I feel like this is like very significant. I don't know. Of having headphones. Yeah, I don't like using speakers compared to headphones for like audio.
Huh. Huh.
This tile set here feels very Quake 1-ish also, which I like a lot on this particular level.
Nope.
If you live alone, it wouldn't matter, yeah. Matter as much, but the speakers is like, do you want to ear blast everyone else in the house and also broadcast everything that you're doing at all times? Yeah, then get some speakers then.
Nope.
Aha. Crack spot. Had a feeling. Oh, hell yeah, it gives me the automatic map. Alright. I don't know how much this auto map really helps me find any new secrets, though. There's something like here. Looks like something, maybe. Like a monster closet out there. That's on Uma Musume. It's horse racing. It's anime girl runs in a big lap around
Nope.
around the track. It's funny to me because it's like I know they're supposed to be horses, but it just looks like people just track racing basically, but they're supposed to be horses and you're betting on them. And then they have then they do a Idolmaster concert afterward. It's kind of amazing. I don't know who came up with it. I don't think this automatic map is giving me too much help on finding more secrets. That pillar's shaped differently. I wonder why. Could be nothing important. Basically a raising game. Raising game or racing game? Assume raising it. Oh, here's a secret. Yes, I got the ammo upgrade. Oh yeah, like you're raising a pet or something. Okay, I already got that secret. Shoot. Be like extra. Be extra perceptive here for secrets. Something should happen. Get up here. There's definitely more evil around.
Huh.
I wonder if I can get up there. That was a secret I found much earlier on. I think I'll climb up this end. I don't think there is. Which way do we go? So I want to like get up there somehow. I don't know if you can. You might not be able to. This spot. I'm surprised there wasn't a secret like up here. Switch back to here. It's gonna be like a random. I just want to test it. I wonder if there's gonna be like random, like, you could swim under the lava spot. It'll be really cryptic if that's the case, but you never know. Does not look like it. Alright, whatever. Kind of running out of ideas now for secret spots. Yeah, it really sucked getting the auto map secret. It's not really assisted me in finding other secrets. Where's that one with the, like, little orb power-up I was trying to, like, jump over to? That might have been on, like, the south corner of the map, I think. Southwest. Layout's a little confusing on this level. Even though it's like not big, I just find its layout to be a little bit confusing, I think because of the verticality of it. A lot of kind of intersecting rooms. Where the auto map secret was. Oh, let me test this over here, actually. There's like one. Like that looks like it would open there, maybe. I don't think it does. Yeah, see this? This one here, for some reason, is shaped different on the map.
Nope.
Might not be anything significant. Probably isn't. You never know stuff like that.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything significant. Okay. This is like a shoot switch around here, which I don't see. There's this room here, too. There's another, like... It's clearly a secret area up there. But nothing on the map, I'm getting an auto map, is really assisting me in finding it.
Nope.
And figuring out how to get to it. Okay, I understand. This is like the beginning of the level. So I think this is, yeah, like a shortcut actually. Okay, that makes it not as bad. Sorry, shoot switch anywhere? Or something?
Nope.
So I was thinking that, like, we could, like, use this drill to kind of boost yourself across the lane there, but I think it's just out of reach for you to be able to do that. So I kind of feel like it's going to be like a press or like a shoot switch that's going to open that.
Nope. Nope.
I like these bullet hole textures. Nice and crunchy. Oh! Shoot switch there. What did it do though? Yeah, that's hidden. Look at that. It's up there. This open here? Enemies. Alright, that's helping me signify where they are. I think it just opens this like wall up here. Okay. Yeah, I was right. It ended up being a shoot switch. Okay. That's secret 5 out of 9. Okay, I'm starting to kind of think, sort of, kind of. Like a separate one here too. Sort of thinking that the last terminal is going to be in the like elevator at the end of the level sequence or something. I don't know. Hard to say really, but I didn't super thoroughly look around too. It's kind of hard to because of how dark it was. Oh! Let's see what we can see. It's in the dark, spooky part.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Look at this texture, that's cool. I love these, like these make me think of StarCraft 1 like interface. Whenever you like boot up StarCraft 1, hover over all the buttons, it has like little kind of diagrams like this. I love this. Oh. It's like a hidden weapon behind there too. I don't think I noticed that last time. There's a vent up there. Okay. Whenever the
Huh.
gravity turns off, you probably want to go into there. Sounds like someone's like... Oh yeah, there is. There's like a vehicle driving. I think that's like, maybe that's like one of the bosses.
Nope.
These diagram things. Bunch of nebulas. Green door. Oh, yeah, you can see like the silhouette over there. That's really cool. Turns off the gravity.
Gravity generator offline.
There we go. Then you can hit this. Which I guess just opens that door there. I feel like it might do more than just that. I don't know if I'm convinced. That's all it does. I'll go down there. I feel like that would like lead to super secret terminal. Yeah, freaking flashlight. I can't see nothing.
Nope.
Scripted event.
Nope. Nope.
This is the under area here. This is where I got the switch, I think. Or it's like a shoot switch in here, maybe. Can't really see well enough in there. Okay. Maybe we do something after fighting the boss? Question mark? I like seeing out there, that's cool. That's so like Doom 1 texture right there, look at that. Like that almost just straight up looks like one of the Doom floor textures. I don't see anything. I guess I'll just keep moving. Gravity was my fine. Here's your System Shock 2 shuttle. I fight the boss again, see if I like find any secrets there.
Nope.
It's not that hard of a fight. I don't mind doing it again.
Huh.
Zora, prepare to die.
Break or something? Yeah, BFG just kind of obliterates them.
Huh. Huh. Nope. Nope.
See if there's anything super hidden in here. Let's just be very like well hidden throughout the level. I ain't seeing nothing.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Don't really know where they are. I wonder if it's one of those like multi-stage kind of secrets. I would imagine it would be very, very like cryptic trying to find it. But the explosion's pretty cool. I'll look around the ship because I think I activated like. I just kind of activated the ending like really quick too. It's actual 3D. I think
Huh.
the explosion was kind of like. It was originally like I think a 3D geometry, but then when the explosion activates, I think it was like. I think it was just a bunch of sprites basically. Like the little like asteroids kind of flying out, they looked like sprites to me. I think anything different happens also whenever you like talk to the weird computer thing, and then there's like the red orb stuff on. If you like walk into the red orb, if anything like changes, just see if anything's different. Just out of curiosity. We're over here on the map now. See, the secret terminal's like down there, which I never really figured out how you get down there.
Huh. Huh.
I think it's just angry. Okay, yeah, I don't know how to get those last terminal secrets. Are pretty hard to figure out. Oh, there you go. Look at all the... Oh, level select. Look at this. Yep, there's 2 missing ones, 5 and 6. Wow. This game is a lot of content. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 levels there. I assume 6 is the secret level. So I think it's like every episode's 5 levels with maybe 1 secret level. Yeah, I think that's how it works.
Huh.
There's no secret level in episode 4. Or maybe you have to like find it to unlock it or something. I don't know. So I feel like I missed a secret level on like one of the episodes. I don't know if I found it on like episode 3. I'll just like look at it real quick to see if I recognize it. I don't know if I found this level. This is the secret level of episode 3. I'm pretty sure I didn't find this one. Tragedy Falls, first batch of Dianthropides, Rivalis. Not sure what that says. Failures all. Aggression unchecked beyond the threshold. Our voice silent to their ears, severed from the whole. They cannot join us. No choice. They must be contained, restrained. What does that say? Cold. We weep for their loss. Their blood stains our legacy. Something synapse.
Nope.
I like this like door, like shutter texture here. I like this kind of like fancy like hall entrance here. Also, it's very cool.
Nope.
The secret levels tend to be kind of like cool, like they're like different. Someone shot at me. Like the like red colors. It's like almost like Christmassy.
Nope.
definitely didn't play this level. I missed this secret level. It seems like episode 4 just doesn't have a secret level, or did it? For some reason I thought I found a secret level. Automatic map. It seems like it's a pretty small level. Ski-free Die Hard.
Huh.
Little keys in there.
Nope.
I like the sound of the terminals. Oh, I forgot these enemies. These are like episode 3 only, I think. There might be like a blood enemy. I like the kind of Lovecraftian fish enemies from Blood. They think of. Yeah, I like how this like secret level has like such intense atmosphere compared to like most of the game. And, yeah, the enemy designs are pretty cool in this game. I'm acutely aware of the human desire for enrichment stimulation with the act of taking a vacation in the midst of an impending human extinction event is not something I had on my metaphorical bingo card. Continue to find novel ways to diagnose significant flaws in my protected models. I'll let you decide whether or not this is a compliment. Back to business, awesome. Prompt 2. Anthropological research will be for naught if the human race kicks the bucket. At least upon your moves, that was also a metaphor. What's like teeth? Yeah, I don't think I've seen these textures before. This is cool. Oh god, is this like slippery? Yeah, it's ice floor here. Hee hee. That's a real hee hee moment there.
Nope.
Yeah, like I'm in like fire blue land or something. So I think I picked up a power up I'm just like wasting right now. Kind of expected a fight to just begin. Fortunately. These are such cool textures. Like, look at this. It's like very bizarre kind of color palette and like it's like kind of Giger-ish looking, but it's like different too. It's very colorful. Like something like strange and like alien looking about. I really like. The red skull key.
Huh.
It's like regal looking, but it looks like alien too. It's very like weird. I like it a lot. This slip and slidey movement is kind of sucking. Not gonna lie. I'm out of ammo for that. Can't move. Enemies are so tanky. There we go. No, Malthus raid. Oh, Malthus, thank you for the raid. Hope
Nope.
you're doing well. Come on, slip and slidey, icy floor here. Is that a power up there? What is that? Yeah, I think it's a power up of some sort. Okay, we actually just finished up episode 4. So we're pretty much done. I'm checking out like a secret level that I missed right now. That I wanted to try out before calling it for the night. But we've basically wrapped up the game in terms of the content it has right now. Episode 4 was pretty cool. There's still 2 more episodes left. We've got 5 and 6 down the road too. There's a lot of content in this game. I have red card. So many of these stupid things. I don't have the ammo to kill them. Holy crap. Yeah, the feeling that was gonna happen. Yeah, wasting that power up, it's kind of rough because I feel like I really needed it for this encounter. Recommend playing it. I recommend it. It's definitely, I would say, very sprawling. Like a lot of the levels are very big with like lots and lots of enemies. So if you're used to playing like Doom maps that just have like a gazillion enemies and they're really big, complex maps, then you'd probably like this. But if that sort of thing is like a huge deterrent from you enjoying the game, I feel like it would be a hard recommend.
Nope. Nope.
Maybe somebody can get up there. Here we are. Very good. Alright, let's see what this power-up is. Invulnerability. Alright. Let's utilize that now. Hardly see them. There we go. These things are like, they're kind of like arch files. They like revive shit, but I think they like they like sacrifice themselves whenever they revive them. I don't know if these turrets are good or evil. I think they're good. Bastards are tanky as hell. Die, fish. There's so many of them. I'm trapped in here. Yep. Yeah, this is rough. Might just need to maybe run past them. These enemies are pretty fragile. And you just get cornered. Good grief. He's hit by Yu-Gi-Oh monsters. Here's our big and sprawling, not complicated. You can have big and sprawling maps. Well, I don't know. The moment I use the word sprawling, I think that implies complicated, basically. Because sprawling means that it branches out with lots of, like, you know, routes that kind of split off and whatnot, which gets very complicated, basically. The map is kind of designed that way. So I feel like the two are kind of inseparable, basically. Fish need to die because they're reviving shit. There's also a power up there. Sure how to get to that one. Okay. All those enemies for now. Might still be one or two around though. I got this bastard as well. I have like no other weapons I can use. Die. amount of ammo here. Alright, make a save here.
Nope.
Maybe we can get to yellow key now. Somehow.
Nope. Huh.
Yellow key must be in there. I feel like glass like broken here. That like change, that's cool. Nice.
Nope.
I have yellow key now. Should be yellow doors around here. Yeah, it's like the super shotgun in this game. Yeah, it's like it's more like a railgun kind of weapon almost. I would consider it. It's like also like rapid fire too. It's pretty cool. The blueberry
Nope.
armor.
Huh.
Generally like cool like yeah monster and like weapon designs in this game. I thought that was a chain gunner.
Huh.
Fire drill. Not the kind where you know you do a routine fire drill. You can actually drill this on fire. Seems like I opened the exit. I think there's a yellow door down here. I want to go check it out. Oh, it's probably how you get this power up. Yeah. Haha, very cool.
Huh.
Yeah, it's just going to here again. See if anything changed here. I wonder why they make it where you have to have like the yellow key to come back here and open the door again. Not sure what the point of that is. Very interesting. Don't have any more ammo. Yeah, I think that's pretty much into the level then.
Huh.
Required yellow here.
Nope.
Okay. Just a loop around. Cool. That was cool secret level. I liked it. Ugh. It started off with 50 enemies, ends up like 200 almost from all the all the freaking enemies being revived. And that warps you to, yeah, the last level of episode 3. Yeah, I remember this level. Episode 3 is pretty cool. I feel like I like this one more than episode 4. I would say episode 3. I feel like it was more like unique and just kind of. Oh, its color palette's just really cool in this one. It's like blues and purples, golds, stuff like that. All right. Oh. That'll be it for me tonight. All right. How's the game? Oh, we have finished Supplice. We just finished episode 4, and then I just beat the secret level that I missed from episode 3 as well. But we're gonna be wrapping up now. I'm getting sleepy, tired, and thirsty. Let's find someone good raid. We'll be playing some more video gaming tomorrow. I'll probably be playing Shadowgrounds tomorrow. That's the game I started playing last night that I played a little bit. I'm like, oh, this game's fun. I think I want to play that game next. Alright. Tomorrow, we'll be playing some video gaming around the same time, 6 to 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, somewhere around there. Thank you all for coming. Supplice has been finished. Let's find somebody to raid. Let's see who's on. We'll raid Ghost ENVT. Alright. Good night. Thank you all for coming, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.